trip. This isn't my beauty trip, other than we are talking about beauty. We're talking about all random stuff that's going on, what has gone on, I guess, in the last decade in my life. Woo! What a conversation. It could be exciting, it could be boring. I'm not sure. Lived it, been there, done that, so it's just deja vu for me. I'm looking over to the side. We have beautiful blue skies, white clouds, white fluffy clouds, which is big. We've had a lot of rain, which we need because I live in the high desert. But I'm looking over and I can see that it is raining off this way. A little ways away. It's more like over here. So it is raining and stuff. I'm passing the semis and they're probably looking at me because I'm talking with my hands. But oh well. Oh, now we're coming up on the Continental Divide Road. If you saw one of my other ones, I think part 4, we did cross the Continental Divide. But there's a lot of Continental Divide roads around here because it's a thing. It's a thing. RVs are abundance. There's fifth wheels, motorhomes, and all that because it's summertime. There's conventions for that, and we have a few of them coming to town this year. We had a few last year. It was really fun. Seeing people come visit, talking to them and stuff. We also have the National Rodeo, which is a blast. Oh my gosh. That brings in, there's like 1,600 contestants. So multiply that with family, friends. Our town, like, doubles in size. It's a great thing. And it says it's the National High School Rodeo, but I have noticed that people come from Australia and they rent horses, which to me, when you compete, I mean, that's talent because you bonding with a horse and it's not your horse that that you've trained and done. It's a horse someone else has trained. That these kids, they rent horses because they can't, fly theirs in because of customs. My ears popping, altitude, and all that. So it's fascinating to me. That's very fascinating to me. We're passing another RV. Oh, they got a bike on the back. It's all like closed in. I think it's a bike. It looks like a bike. Yep. Bicycles. There's 2. I saw tires. It's a Mercedes RV. So, anyway. So for us, events are huge. We are, and I'm sorry for people that are against. We are an energy town. Not just an energy town. The regular energy town. Most people, they think energy, they think oil and coal. We do have that, but we also have what's called Trona, which is what helps make glass, mix baking soda, baking powder, all that kind of stuff, and use the soda ash to make all that stuff. And that's the Trona fields. That is our staple. Like when you have it's like our baseline. Even when the oil field or the coal mines are having issues and there's layoffs and there's setbacks, our Trona fields are, because I guess there's a glass shortage last year. I don't know if it's still going on or not. But that's a staple. I mean, even when we have a recession for that, the energy, the Trona fields still help support our community and keep us hopping. And we have, like I said, concerts like this year. I am so excited, and I know this sounds nuts, but like some of the concerts we have Tantric coming, we have Saliva, we have Rat, there's a couple country ones and I just went blank, and I don't, but anyway, there's concerts going on. There's the rodeos. We have not just the National High School Rodeo where people come from all over the country and other countries. We also have what's our local rodeo. Well, it's not local because people come from all over, but the rodeo is always here. Our fair is huge. It's one of the largest one. It's called the Big Show, and I thought the state fair was bigger, but from what I heard, we are actually bigger than the state fair, so, which surprised me, blew my mind, because I thought for sure that's weird, but it is what it is. So we have a very busy town. We have about 23,000 people, registered people in town. I think it's more than that, but the high school's big. It's got about 1,300 kids in it, roughly. it's just, I enjoy it. I know people, it's like, oh my gosh, this town, it stinks. And it's people that really haven't given it a shot, haven't really reached out and made friends. I mean, if you don't want to work at finding stuff to do, you're not going to find anything to do. It's not like, it's blasted all over and this. You do have to look. Sometimes we have a restored theater downtown, which does concerts, events, and it's so cool. It's the Broadway Theater. I love it. What the town has done, and even people that I know, Chad and stuff, they're fantastic. They have done so well with this. So we have fantastic concerts. We have a concert association that brings in groups and events. We have other stuff. I mean, even the Boys and Girls Club, they sponsor a concert, and it's their revenue, but they've brought in various bands. And not ones you don't know. Of course, there's always ones, because you want people to become more, you bring those in too, because you want to help them out also, the smaller bands. We have Zam Trip. I don't know if you've heard of them. They are based out of Rock Springs. They do a lot of concerts, benefits, and stuff. So things like that. We have a movie theater that has what's called an ARC theater, which is really nice. It's the big theater, the surround sound, the leather seats, the comfortable. They're not leather, they're probably pleather. But anyway, the bigger movie theater. It has fried pickles at the concession stands, of all things, which is not healthy. I know it's not, but it's fried pickles, and they're done right. So it's not like the spears that are dipped. I hate fried spear pickles. I want the hamburger pickles fried, the little dicey things. I really like those, and that's huge for me. So little things like that. Is our mall struggling? Yeah, but I think malls all across the U.S. are struggling. So we don't have a food court in our mall, but that's something to work on later on, and eventually, hopefully, we do have we have a movie theater there. We have Joann Fabrics, which to me, being a crafter, hello. We have a Ross and a TJ Maxx, and we have other things inside the mall. Little things. There's a laser tag thing, which I haven't done yet, but we even have an escape room downtown. So we have an event like this escape room. We have a book and wine shop, a wine and book shop. Anyway, either way, it's called Sidekicks. It's fantastic. We have authentic barbershops. One of my favorites is Shorty. He's downtown, and he does the authentic shave for the men, like the real McCoy. And he's not in his 70s. He's not. He's probably 30s. He's probably in his 30s. I don't think he's in his 40s yet. Great guy. Funny. Very funny. And he does the traditional barbershop stuff. He does the more current stuff too, but the warm cloth shave, he does do that and stuff with the straight blade and all that. He's fantastic. No incidents. He does great kids goods too. There's a used bookstore downtown. It's called the Book Barn. I think it's called the Book Barn. Yeah. We have various mom and pop restaurants. The Broadway. Broadway's very popular. There's a Broadway burger shop, Shaking Burger Shop. That's what it is. There's the brewery. There's Square State. So we have places that make their beer right there and all that. The brewery has basically been there as long as I've been there, and they have their own stuff that they do, and they have the same. If you want some consistency, they have the same brewery. The beers that they brew are consistent. They don't change the formula or anything. Square State Brewery, which is one of my. It sounds like I like alcohol. I really don't. But Square State is really cool because they make different flavors different times, and I think it's 2 couples that own it. I'm not sure, but it's fantastic. I love. Let's see. Our Square State. Square State, I am fascinated with because they change up their beers. If you don't know, like they had a tiramisu one, which was really good. They had a ginger snap one, that was good. But my thing about that is with the ginger, with the spice in it, you can drink so much of it, and then it's kind of gets to you. At least to me. They had one that's like a parrot one, which is more, to me, it was better than Blue Moon, but it was a really good citrus beer. So those are the ones I've tried. I really like those. They have little tastings, so you can get like a set of 4 or 5, and you try them. They're really good. There's these we have these little coffee shops. One is in a train station, an old train station, coal train coffee shop. It's really nice. I love going down there. They're always so sweet. There's also Bucking Coffee for the Bucking Bronco, which is the Wyoming mascot. Well, the college mascot, but it's basically a Wyoming mascot. And Bike and Trike, which is a bike shop for the, if you want the ultralight, the heavy duty, the mountain bikes and all that. They can do all the repairs on everyday bikes and all that too. But those they have a little cute little coffee shop in there also, which I like. So I like the mom pops. We do have a Starbucks, so don't get me wrong, we do have a Starbucks. We also have the drive-through. There's 3 of them. There's Morning Grind, Houlihan's, and Snow and Joe. Snow and Joe is my go-to place right now. I do like Morning Grind, but that was one, so as bad as it sounds. When I lived on the other side of town, I would go to Morning Grind every morning before I went to work and get my coffee. Now I live on the other side of town, and for me, when I go to work, I don't go past Morning Grind anymore. I go by Houlihan's and Snow and Joe. Snow and Joe is my favorite. Jessica is fantastic at making my London Fog. I adore them. All the girls are really good at actually making the drinks. Lavender, I get blended lavender lemonades during the summer months. A friend of mine at work, I always bring her a blended lavender lemonade. I'm really big about lavender. I like it. Calming of the nerves when you have a stressful day. So that's one of the things that really big. And then London Fogs. They put lavender in their London Fogs. There's people that do London Fogs and they only put vanilla in it. And that's not a true London Fog. A London Fog has lavender in it. So, and I don't know. Am I sounding like a tea snob or a coffee snob? But yeah, if you're making the drink, you should put all the ingredients in it. And I want my lavender in my drink. So, there. We have some fun, well, we talked about the breweries. We also have some fun bars. We have the smallest bar in town, which it's more like the smallest bar in this half of the state. It can only sit like 14 people in the bar. And it also has a store on the other side, which is itty bitty, but it still does pretty good. It's Joe's. I'm biased. I like Joe's. I bartended there one time. And it's fun. I mean, it's a Cheers bar. When you walk in there, and if you've been there a few times, they're going to know you because they seat 7 people at the bar, and then there's high tops to sit another 7 people. So you fit 14 people in that bar. That's it. But it's one of the cleanest bars. Angela, who owns it, she's really big on like care and all that. So to me, that's huge. Corky's is fun. It's different. What else is there? I mean, there's a lot of bars in town. Don't get me wrong. I mean, there's a bar for somebody. If you certain looks, certain thoughts. I don't go to a lot of them, and I like kind of more of the more quiet and sit, relax, but not hang out all day. So there's only certain places I like to go for that. Joe's is one of them. I'm biased because, like I said, I used to work there, so I know them. So to me, it's Cheers, but it's Cheers anyway. But it's my Cheers bar, okay? I also like the Wolf Den. It's a non-smoking bar, and a friend of mine works there, so I like to go hang out there. What else do we have? Rock Springs. I'm biased. I do. I love my little town. It's not like a super little town. I mean, always traveling and doing stuff. So it is what it is. I don't know what else to say about that. But I love my little town. We have an airport that flies into Denver, and it's not as expensive. Like, you can book a round trip, it's $198. So for out here, that's really good. Even flying some other places and all that, it's cheaper. It's through United, I think, SkyWest. I don't know, but it's very cost friendly, I think, for what it could be. I priced the tickets leaving out of Salt Lake. I priced the tickets flying out of Rock Springs, and Rock Springs was cheaper. So it's like, oh, okay, that's cool. My family is in the Midwest and in the South, Midwest and Georgia, Midwest, Illinois area, Quad Cities, and then I have family in Georgia, and my best friend in the Carolinas, a really good close friend who I adore and love, and she's in North Carolina. She's supposed to be moving to Florida. It has not occurred yet. You need to get busy on that. You really do. Anyway, so it's not up to her. I'm probably one of the family members that's, my brother was at Fort Hood in Texas. I don't know which time zone that was in. It was Mountain or Pacific. So I think he moved out. He was out here for a while, so out in Texas. Texas is not my thing. I had a job offer for Texas. Nope. Sorry for my friends in Texas. I don't want to live in Houston. I just don't. It's not my thing. Houston is not my thing. Talking to moving other places, my husband and I have talked about it. We both like it out here. We're both comfortable out here. Sometimes we gotta shake it up once in a while. We have talked about it. We've talked about my job offers, and it'd be not a daily commute, but a weekly or monthly commute. That's important to us. Because if it's something I can get back home quickly, if I want to come home and visit for a few days. John and I have an interesting, I guess, relationship or marriage. That is something that some people don't know. He and I, he works nights, I work days. So our time together, we enjoy, we cherish. We're not greedy about it because we were both, like I said, I was happily divorced for like 18 years, and he never been married. And so we were better not sharing space. So sharing space is something different now for us. So we cherish the time we have, an hour here, a half hour there, 3 hours at night. When I get home, his days off are different than my days off. So like nights when I come home from work, it's our time together. My days off when he's sleeping at home because he works at night. So it's that, but it works for us, and that's how it's always been. But with the town, Rock Springs I love Rock Springs. There's, like I said, the events complex, they're always got something going on, or booked or something. Holiday Inn, craft shows, benefits, charity organizations. There's always something going on. Concerts, associations. They have the Brown Bag concerts in the I think it's in the bank court. It used to be in the park, but now I think it's up in the bank court up downtown. And that people love doing that. Going to that. Did you honk at me? I don't know what he's doing. Anyway, there's always something, and that there is. When I have someone's like, "Oh, there's nothing to do here," I'm like, "Really?" Go look at the chamber. Go look at the URA. Go look at downtown. The chamber has stuff posted. Downtown has stuff posted. There is stuff always. Like Sweetwater. And And on the weekends here, people leave town. They go camping. They go to the gorge. They go play in the water. They, it's Father's Day weekend. I know a lot of my friends went camping. I went with one friend. Well, no, I didn't go with one friend. So a friend of mine was looking for a certain tote bag, which was at one of the stores in Rock Springs. Sold out. So while I was in Cheyenne, I went and looked for her that tote bag. I also went because another one, she likes the Magic Eraser cloths. I think everybody that knows me should be proud. I went into TJ Maxx looking for her the unicorn one, which we had in town. We sold out, and now she wants it because she didn't know we had it. So I went into TJ Maxx. I bought nothing. You shall be proud of me. Not a thing. So we were looking for it. I was looking for it for her over there. Sorry, I didn't find it. I tried, but I will keep my eyes open. I do a lot of looking for stuff or hunting stuff down, and if I find it, I'll get it to her. Because she has the original, and I think she has the minis, and I think she has the BFFs. So she wants now the unicorn one, which was really cute, and it was like 18 or 20 bucks. Blew my mind. So that's, the things I'm on the hunt for them. So like when I go to town, sometimes I'm looking for stuff for other people, not for me. So that's kind of funny. But I didn't buy anything for me. Nope, I didn't. Food is it. Drinks and food. I try to keep as much as possible. When I do shop, I try to shop in town. I try not to order online, which is really easy to do where I live, because we don't have a lot of options. We do have a Walmart. I'm not a Walmart shopper. I have avoided Walmart for over a decade. More than that, probably about 15 years. Because if everyone's shopping at Walmart, I don't want to become a town where all you have is Walmart. So I'm not a big Walmart shopper, and I don't hate Walmart. My husband shops at Walmart. That's his thing. But I like to give the other businesses in town my business, because I want them to keep their doors open and be there, because I don't want only one option in town, because then I will have to shop online, and that's not fun. I'm not big on this whole only shopping online. So the poor truck's on the side of the road, and I can't move over because this ding-a-ling is just Prius thing is me bobbing around. Anyway, so I try to take my business to those businesses, not just the mom and pops, also the corporate ones. We have TJ Maxx, we have Russ, we have Sportsman's Warehouse, Albertsons, Smith's, Walgreens, Family Dollar, Dollar Tree. I do Family Dollar more than Dollar Tree because everybody goes to Dollar Tree, and and the Family Dollar just did a remodel, so I'm so excited for them. It's a good sign in your community when companies invest money to remodel their stores, so they aren't looking aged out. So that's important too, because if you're investing in them, and especially if they do that step up and stuff. We do have fitness places. We have a lot of gyms too. We did get a Planet Fitness, and I think unfortunately the other gyms are probably in a little bit of a crunch. But it'll settle down, and people will get fresh when you order it, and it's like, there's one that's like Gulf Coast Mexican food, and there is differences. I learned this in Georgia. Like in Illinois, I really didn't learn the differences. In Georgia, I learned the differences of different, areas of Mexican food, different types of Mexican food. The mom and pop Mexican food versus the Americanized version of Mexican food, because we're scared of some of that food. But it's fantastic. Casa Chavez. I love Casa Chavez. Ponchos is a good to go. I'm hooked on their carne asada fries. Ceviche, if you want ceviche, I'm all about Casa Chavez. Casa Chavez is my jam when it comes to ceviche. And homemade horchata. Love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. So, okay, enough talking about Rock Springs and what to do. And unless you're interested, it's not